introduce yourself.
First things first, eh? My name is Robert Shaw. It's good to meet you.
Hi. I'm Richard Dreyfuss. You've heard of me.
And I'm Roy Scheider.
So, what's the worst thing about me?
Looked exactly like him. Wow. Welcome back. That may or may not have been a conversation during a break in filming the iconic Jaws movie.
The horror film celebrates 50 years this year, and the Toledo Rep is honoring that major milestone.
Ryan Albrecht is Richard Dreyfuss, and Jake Spencer is Robert Shaw in the Toledo Rep's production of The Shark is Broken. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
50 years for this iconic film. But this play, first of all, is it a straight play? Is it a musical?
Straight play.
Okay.
Okay.
And is it funny? Is it a comedy or is it serious?
If we do our jobs right, it's
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You can,
We're supposed to laugh at
yes,
this.
it's three guys on a boat. Like it's got to be funny. It's got to be funny.
Unlike the original Jaws, a little spin. So for people who haven't heard of it, what is it all about?
So the play is about, it's written by Ian Shaw, so Robert Shaw's son.
Okay.
And what's so interesting about it is that the shooting that they were going to do there on the water, right? They were going to film this, should have taken 1 week. Ended up taking 9 weeks. So these three Oscar award-winning actors, big egos, sitting there eating nothing but clam chowder, drinking, talking, and that's kind of it.
And that's kind of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the shark breaks, though.
The shark breaks. So in the history of
They've got,
Jaws,
what, 4 of them?
They've got 4, maybe 5 in storage somewhere. But in filming Jaws, they were, trying to do this big, crazy thing that had never been done before.
Yeah.
It's the first summer blockbuster, and they filmed the first half of the movie first, which is all the stuff on land, and then the second half of filming is literally these 3 guys, Steven Spielberg and the team on a boat, and that's it. And it was supposed to take like 2 weeks, and then the shark kept breaking and breaking and breaking, and then it turned into 2 or 3 months, and Bruce kept breaking no matter how many there were. Yeah. And, you just go crazy on a boat.
Yeah.
So it's more comical rather than some people would say scary with Jaws.
Oh, it's definitely...
Yeah, it's not scary.
Well,
Well,
the scariest part for me of the movie, watching the movie originally, is actually the Indianapolis speech.
Really?
Right? That moment where you hear the horror that is in Quint, the maniac's voice of like, this is what sharks can do. And this play, The Shark is Broken, realistically, it's sort of about the writing of the Indianapolis speech, right? So Robert Shaw was kind of tired of the way the Indianapolis speech was going. It's the heart of the film, and multiple writers had taken cracks at it, and Shaw said, hey, let me have a go. And so Spielberg let him have a go, and that's what ended up in the cut.
Got it done.
Wow.
Got it done. I want to hear a little sample. Can we hear the voices?
Well, I could do, this is Robert Shaw. This is how he actually sounded. A lot of it is just a grumpy old man, just absolutely irritated with Richard Dreyfuss. Just any time that he speaks, honestly.
yeah. And Richard Dreyfuss is a much younger 20-something Jew from Queens, and I can't say most of his lines on live television.
That's right.
So we'll just
You gotta come to the theater.
come to the theater, trust the preview you saw before this.
Come to the theater.
It's pretty
but
close.
the voice you're probably, so Quint, who Shaw ends up playing, he actually gets his voice from, there was a guy who owned a shack right next to where they had, docked the Orca. And this shack, this guy who was there, he's like out there watching them and like, they don't know what they're doing, right? So he comes out there, he's like, hey boys, we're gonna help you out here. And so he actually, becomes friends with Robert Shaw, and Shaw kind of learns his voice from him. So, when it's the Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into our side, Chief. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. Didn't see the first shark for about half an hour. Right? That's it all comes from that man. Yeah.
Wow.
That was good.
So what did you do to study that?
So
How many hours?
How many hours? Yeah, yeah. I watched a lot of Shaw's interviews to find his voice. A lot of Ian Shaw talking about his father. He'd passed away. There's a lot of pathos, a lot of, but really it's important as an actor to find the choices, right? And so when you make a specific choice, sometimes you have to find, well, why that choice? Why did when he says, in that famous speech, and sometimes that sharky go away, sometimes he wouldn't go away, right? Like why that?
Yeah.
And I think
even the breathing, down to the breathing.
yeah, exactly. And so
Wow.
finding those moments helps to influence the rest of that character that you've now developed. Yeah.
Wow.
Now, I'm really curious, what made you guys want to be part of this really cool play?
I mean, it's Jaws, right? Like this is. I mean,
enough.
how many opportunities are you going to get to play an actual Oscar winner on stage?
So yeah, as my wife Leah and our 3 kids. It's my middle son. It was his first horror film was Jaws, right? And getting to watch that classic, and then hearing that the rep was doing this, and Gary was like, "Hey, I think you should try," right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
"All right, yeah."
Well, and they wanted people who could get close enough to the look of the original film and the look of the actors. So
So, yeah.
when somebody says, "Hey, you might actually be able to do this," let's go for it.
I don't know if
It's
you've
been a lot of
seen
fun.
Brian,
And
who plays Roy Scheider.
yeah,
In that little clip. That,
Yeah.
perfect.
That was
He's
something.
great. Yeah,
that
there
was
he is, right
something,
there in the
wasn't it?
corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really,
He's
really
great.
amazing. Now, and I imagine you have a shark as part of the set.
actually, no, the shark
No,
is
okay.
broken.
The shark
Yeah.
is broken.
The shark
so
is
we don't
broken.
use it.
We-
that makes it easier.
Yeah,
So
we-
we're just on the orca, and really you're just seeing us just in that little spot,
That little tiny
where during that speech, the zoom in and sitting on that.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
it.
where the actors were actually going crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
crazy.
For 9
That's
weeks.
it.
All right, you guys have one more weekend. So tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
Yep,
So
2 shows on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be Friday and Saturday at 7:30, and then Saturday and Sunday we have 2:00 matinees. Tickets at ToledoRep.org.
Beautiful.
Nice.
This is it was so fun chatting with you about this, guys. Thank you so much
Thank
for coming
you.
today.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having
it.
us.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.